Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys today? I'm so excited to be with you today and bring you this really pretty card. Very simple, but oh wow. The background is from a pack of paper called New Horizons. It's beautiful, and it has a whole bunch of watercolored scenes. It's absolutely gorgeous. Definitely check it out on my online store. Again, it's called New Horizons 6x6 DSP. We are going to use that for our main focal. We are using the Let's Set Sail stamp set and punch, which is as a bundle you save 10% if you purchase it together. So definitely check that out. And we're also going to be using this tailored tag punch, which works really, really well with it for our sentiment right there. So let me move these guys out of the way and we will get started. Oh, again, another punch, Banners Pick a Punch. I love it, and it works really well with this bundle as well, so we'll be using that one. So for our base of our card, we're going to use Fresh Freesia. It is cut in this direction down the 11-inch length and scored at 5.5 inches. So it's 4 1/4 by 11. We scored at 5.5 inches. I'm going to use my bone folder here to burnish that. So there is our pretty card. And our base, like I said, is a piece of 3 by 5 1/4 inch DSP, and we're going to put that down this one side like so. I'm going to use my seal, and I'm going to run it down. So that's going to get attached right here. Next, we're going to use a piece that's 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/4, and it is Misty Moonlight, and we are going to use this Banner Pick a Punch. We're going to use this end, and we are going to slide that in. It's 3/4 of an inch, so it fits in that channel. There are 3 channels, one for 1/2 inch, one for 3/4, and one for 1 inch, and we will put that in there and do both sides. So let's get the next side in and hold it there and punch. That's what gives us that piece. Let's go ahead and secure that down. Also, I'm going to use the same adhesive, seal adhesive down the center, and we're going to go ahead and attach that in this open space here, and just make the 2 purple sides on either side of it about even, and the top and the bottom about even. So there we go. All right, let's do this part here. We're going to use a scrap of So Saffron paper, and we are going to stamp the words "Let Your Dreams Set Sail." We're going to be using Misty Moonlight, which is the same blue as we used for that cardstock there. So we will go ahead and ink that up, and we will put it about there. And we're going to punch that out. So let me get my punch. I'm gonna put it right here in the middle. And when I have it about centered, give it that pop. Just gonna go ahead and attach that. This, I'm gonna cut away this section, and then I will use this in my scrap pile. This goes to the trash. Okay, let's go ahead and clean that stamp. Get it out of the way. All right, so we're going to be using some dimensionals on the back of our piece here. So I'm just gonna put one in each of the corners. That should be plenty. And I use my Take Your Pick tool, the pointy end, to pull the backs off. And then I'm gonna go ahead and attach that onto my card here, right there. And I want that point to be close to this end here and about even. You know, we can only do our best, right? That looks good to me. So we'll press that into place. So it is coming into its own, isn't it? Let's go ahead and stamp a few of the seagulls flying. We're going to use Smoky Slate for that. And so we'll go ahead and ink them up, and we'll put some right there, some over here. Okay, so those are flying there. That's it for the seagulls. All right, now let's do our boat. So for our boat, we're going to stamp our little mast here. I think that's what that's called. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not really a boater, so I don't really know all boat terminology, but I'm gonna do my best, right? So we're gonna ink this up. We're gonna stamp it on a piece of basic white cardstock, and I'm gonna use my punch and figure out, I'm gonna slide it in from this direction. So if I hold on here, it should be fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and ink this up and stamp it approximately like so. Okay. The sails are going to be fresh freesia, so I'm closing that. We'll go ahead and clean this, get it out of the way so I don't stick my hand in it. All right. Let's punch that out. And then we will do our sails. So let's go ahead and put that in our punch. We don't need these guys. We just want our little center section of our boat. Now we're going to do these. So with this piece that I have left over, I'm going to use it to hold on to this to have something to slide into my punch to do the two pieces. So since I have to do this one first, I'm going to go ahead and slide it from this side. So since I'm sliding it from this side, I'm going to position my sail like this, and I'm going to stamp it right here. So let's do that one first. If you use your punch while you figure out what you want to do, it's really the best way to go. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sail on there, and then I'm going to hold on to this portion, and I'm going to slide it in from the front here, and I'm going to line up that piece and punch that out. So there's that one. Now with this little piece that's left over, I'm going to just trim this part away to make room so I can stick it in my punch again. And I'll clean that one when I clean the second sail. So we're going to go ahead and look, and when we push this is the back of the punch. So we're going to have to push it in probably from this direction, like so. So we need it to go in that way. I could also come from this direction, but it'll be tight. So let's go ahead and go this way. And we'll have to put the sail upside down. So let's go ahead and ink that up. We'll stick it right there. I'm gonna close the ink, and we'll clean those, get them out of the way, and then I'll do that final punch. All right. So we're gonna come in from this way, and we're gonna slide our piece into place. And you can see by paying attention, whoops, to the direction of your the pieces and how they fit into your punch, you can really use one whole piece of paper. And this is a 2 by 2 1/4 inch piece that I use to do mine. I'm trying to get it, and every time I think I get it, it shifts on me. So there we go. So we're gonna punch that away. We just want the sail. All of the rest of it is trash. All right, so we are done punching our sailboat. Let's go ahead and attach it onto the front of our card. So I'm going to be using the edges of this leftover piece here. Sorry for my inky fingers, but of course, you know, inky hands, warm hearts. I'm going to go ahead and use these pieces. And I'm going to go ahead and pull them off. And by making those nice, long, thin cuts, I can attach them onto the skinny parts here of my mast. I think that's the proper name for it. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm gonna do my best to pop this up in a good manner. All right, so there's those. And then for the sails, we don't need to use the scraps. We're gonna actually use mini dimensionals. So I'm gonna flip those over. And we'll put 3 on each sail, just in the corners. All right. Pull those off. Get them ready to attach onto our card. Let's do the mast. Two more. And all right, we'll start with our mast because that's the part that we're gonna attach our sails onto. So let's go ahead and place it in the water here. We're gonna grab our smaller sail, put it like this. And here's our longer, wider one. And we'll put it like that. And there is our cute sailboat. We are going to also tie this ribbon. This is a 14-inch piece of our crinkle seam binding ribbon. I'll show you in a minute after I tie it what it looks like on the spool. But I'm basically going to just pull it tight. I'm going to hold that center section with my finger, and then I'm going to put this finger here, the one that I'm making the loop with, to hold it. I will slide this underneath here, grab it if I can. I didn't want to go under, I think. There we go. Grab it. Come on. There we go. And I'll just keep my finger there until I'm almost all the way down, and I will pull that tight. And once it's down, it kind of makes a very tight knot, so I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time. I have plenty of ribbon on here to give it one more knot. This time I don't have to hold it so tight, so I can tie a really pretty bow and make it a little looser. There we go. And I just definitely want to make sure I get the right direction. There we go. And we're going to use our ribbon cutting scissors. And I'm going to trim the ends. And we'll do this one. Oops, I have to hold on to it. There we go. And I think there's the other one. Let me show you what the ribbon looks like. So it comes on a spool. You get 10 yards. It's really pretty. So there it is, and it's kind of wrinkled, which is pretty also. All right. Now, let's do the inside of our card. So for the inside, we're going to be using our Misty Moonlight. And we are going to stamp the words "Adventure Awaits." So I will grab that stamp. We'll put that there. I'm going to put this reflection in the water off to the side here. And then we'll do some seagulls flying off, right? There we go. I think that turned out really well. I will close my ink pad and we will clean it. And then we will do our embellishments. I keep my Simply Chamois in an old stamp case, but you don't have to keep it in that. You can keep yours wherever you like. That's really cute. Okay, so for our embellishments, we're going to be using the blue adhesive back gems. They come in a dark blue and a light blue. I'm going to use the dark blue. I'm going to use the putty end of my take your pick tool. So we will grab some of these smaller dark ones. We'll put one down here, one up here. Make sure it's on there. There we go. And then the last one we'll put on our piece here. And I think that looks really good. Just adding just that little touch of bling, I think adds so much to the cards. I really love having that on there. We have lots and lots of different embellishments that you can add to your cards. It doesn't have to be this one, but we have lots of them to choose from, so definitely check them out. I appreciate you guys watching while I put together this really fun card using our featured designer series paper of New Horizons. Don't forget how beautiful it is, and all of these gorgeous watercolor backgrounds that you can use to create beautiful scenes, not just with this stamp set, but with many that we have. You can go to my online store to purchase the things to make this card. You go to inkyhandswarmhearts.com and click on Shop With Me. That will take you to my store. You can also use the links in the description below. I also have my blog posted in the description below, so you can click there. Just check below, give me a like, thumbs up there, comment if you have something positive to say about our card today, and please share my videos with your friends so that I can grow my channel and bring you lots more content. If you subscribe, you will get notifications of when I post new videos. I will have 5 in this series with the Let's Set Sail bundle, and I hope to see you again on another video. Thanks for watching. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!